Hi, I'm Naomi.
I'm Katie.
And welcome to Latis TV Gaming News, bringing you all the game news straight from South Korea.
We reported last week that We Made Entertainment had finally released Icarus M, and it looks like the mobile MMO has had a strong debut, with numbers already outpacing mobile giant Lineage 2 Revolution. On the 31st, We Made announced that Icarus M had taken the number 4 top sales spot on the Google Play Store, behind Lineage M, Black Desert, and Mew Origin 2. In doing so, Lineage 2 Revolution dropped to the 5th place. And number 4 may just be a starting point. Market analysts believe that if We Made continues to support the title with new content and marketing campaigns, Icarus M could rise to number 3 or even 2. It must be a relief for We Made to see its reception after such a rocky development period. The game nearly didn't make it out, but now that it has defied the odds and made release, it looks like things are on the up from here.
And it's also good news for the other long-awaited mobile title that was finally released last week, as MapleStory M has reached its first benchmark with 3 million global downloads. Just 1 week after its global launch, MapleStory M has raked in some impressive numbers. Not only has it hit 3 million international downloads, but it also topped Google Play sales charts in Singapore and App Store charts in Malaysia, Singapore, and Taiwan. The numbers aren't looking too hot in the US just yet, coming in at number 45 and 46 on the App Store and Google Play, respectively. But it did make the top 3 genre-specific RPG charts, so there's that more promising, albeit contextual figure. To celebrate hitting 3 million, MapleStory M is hosting an in-game giveaway event. Log in before August 10th to receive your special rewards to celebrate the benchmark.
Players of Bluehole's flagship MMO TERA just received a big summer update, with a brand new class for the Ellen race ready to play. The class is called Fighter in Korean, but translated to Brawler in the English release. The class is by no means new to TERA, as it is currently the signature class for human players. However, the summer update marks its debut with a pint-sized lolly alien class. This update is Korean server exclusive for the time being, but will undoubtedly make its way to Western servers soon.
But there has been another update regarding the Western TERA servers that isn't quite as fun. En masse, the US subsidiary of Bluehole, has announced that it will be merging the console servers in Europe and North America. In a post on their official site, En masse announced that PlayStation and Xbox One EU and NA servers would be merging on August 21st. Its 22 current servers will be merged down to 7. They stated the merge is part of their ongoing efforts to improve the player experience, as well as make it easier for players to find friends, group up in game, and enjoy the TERA community. While no characters will be explicitly deleted by the merge itself, players that end up with more characters than character slots on the new server are going to have some tough decisions to make. En masse also advised players think of backup names for guilds and characters, as any naming conflicts that arise will be solved purely based on playtime. The post also stated that a PC merger is on the cards too, but slated for later in the year.
Kakao Games has announced the date for the Black Desert Remastered showcase, where they will show a first look at the remastered version of Black Desert Online. Black Desert Online has been renowned for its beautiful graphics and design since its release back in 2014, particularly the incredible detail featured in its character creator. Developers Pearl Abyss first hinted at a graphical remaster last year, and are ready to drop an update with upgraded graphics and sound. Of course, the event will showcase the remaster, but it will also feature a special live performance from the OST, as well as plans for future updates regarding the game. The showcase will take place on the 11th, this Saturday, and will be streamed live on Black Desert Online's official Twitch.
If you're an NC MMO fan and you're tiring of Blade & Soul, Lineage, or Ion, then you're 50% in luck, as NCSoft has begun listing new job postings for a brand new next-gen MMORPG, based on the Ion IP. The Korean developers recently posted a job listing for an animator to work on a next-generation console and PC MMORPG powered by Unreal Engine 4. Along with technical proficiencies and requirements, they also noted that the new project would be based on the existing Ion IP. Q, we could have had it all.mp3. The job listing is the only information we currently have regarding the project, so stay tuned and we'll keep you updated with any developments.
Bungie has cranked up its marketing engine for its upcoming Destiny Guardians release in September by releasing a collaboration CF with Korean rapper Zico. Destiny Guardians is the Korean version of Destiny 2, with all global DLC and Korean region exclusive content. It's due to launch September 5th. The commercial features an edited version of Zico's hit Red Sun and is really better experienced than described. Enjoy!
Last week saw the quarter and semi-finals for Contenders Korea Season 2 wrap up. There were some technical pauses that did their very best to try and derail everything, and whilst they did manage to push a broadcast past midnight and force a referee to decide a map victory, most of the matchups managed to conclude without any major upsets or surprises. There's only one match left for Season 2, so let's take a look back at last week to see how Kongdu Panthera and Runaway made it to the grand finals. The week began with the 4 quarter-final matches kicking off on Wednesday. On day 1, Kongdu Panthera made a decisive advancement 3-0 against GC Busan Wave, despite technical difficulties, and Metabellum defeated O2 Ardiant also 3-0, knocking out last season's finalists. Day 2 was a little closer, with Runaway defeating MVP Space 3-1, and Element Mystic just edging it out 3-2 over defending champions X6. Despite Nosmite's best efforts to carry, Element Mystic finally broke their choking curse and advanced to the quarterfinals for the first time. But the real showcase was the semi-finals on the 5th. Despite borderline throwing King's Row, Kongdu Panthera emerged victorious against Metabellum 3-1, which means Kongdu's undefeated streak remains unscathed as they head into the grand finals. And on the other side of the bracket, it was a matchup that many predicted to be the Season 1 grand finals, but Runaway beat Element Mystic 3-1. Bumper showed up and just destroyed any of Element Mystic's dreams of making a finals. This kid had an earth shatter what seemed like every 10 seconds and was putting them to use. Element Mystic didn't stand a chance. The even season blessing is fully in swing, boys. Pray for Saturday. So that means it's a showdown between the 2 former bridesmaids of Apex, Kongdu Panthera and Runaway. Both teams have made the finals before, but the top spot has always eluded them. Saturday will decide who takes home the title of Contenders Korea Season 2 champions. The season is almost over, but there's a little break between now and the finals that is plenty time for you to catch up on any of the games you have missed from last week. If you have to be selective, I'd recommend watching the quarter-final games from day 2, with MVP Space vs Runaway and X6 vs Element Mystic. Just as a heads up, be prepared to exercise fast forward with the Runaway game, as technical pauses really stretch this one out. As for the semi-finals, both games are definitely a must-watch, if only for the legitimate absurdity of that King's Row from Metabellum and Kongdu, and it might be nicer to watch Runaway vs Element Mystic without the excruciating tension of not knowing how it will turn out. After being knocked out of the quarterfinals, it looks like O2 Ardiant is already putting things into place for the next season, as they posted a recruitment notice on their Twitter. The team is looking to expand their roster and interestingly haven't listed any specific roles for recruitment. It looks like they're scouting out the scene in hopes of finding some hidden gems to strengthen the team all across the board. Here's hoping their Season 3 will fare more like their Season 1.
If you're a fan of anything animated, be sure to head down to Dongdaemun Design Plaza this weekend to check out the Seoul International Cartoon and Animation Festival. The festival has been showcasing animation, cartoons, and all art-related genres since 1995. Of course, it has been upgraded since then with VR exhibitions, movie screenings, and of course a fair amount of diva cosplay. The festival will run from Thursday the 22nd until Sunday the 26th in Dongdaemun, with the exhibition taking place in Design Plaza Art Hall No. 1 and the animated film festival taking place at Megabox.
And if you didn't catch our Comic-Con stories on Instagram, you can still check it out to find pictures from this weekend and a video on YouTube.
And be sure to keep an eye on our YouTube channel because we have a brand new series coming very soon.
And that's it for today. See you guys on next week.
Bye!
Bye bye!